aren't named Michael O'Connell.
Yeah. If it's not your boy Blue, it's pretty tough. Now we do see the Crag here for us. Not super surprising. This is typically what we see in the Wi-Fi era for Cake. So of course we are going to have Kobra and Cake. Looks like we're starting out on Jules Vale. Steven, fill me in. This is 2 of 3 or 3 of 5?
Yeah, 3 of 5. Top 8, always best of 5.
Of course, it would not be a raster match if it wasn't a slipstream, a jet stream immediately.
Of course.
And then, of course, parried by a Cake as well. But Windows, break this down with me a little bit here. How does Kobra do this?
So, this is actually a really interesting matchup in the online era in general because it is significantly harder to react to anything that Crag is going to be throwing out at you, and especially when it comes to like that neutral aerial, it's so hard to deal with because your main thing that you want to do as a raster is try and whiff punish him as he's approaching. You have the faster speed through slipstream, but if you're not able to react as quickly, it's a lot harder to get in. And so Kobra in particular, the way he's adapted to that is rather than try and do the standard bait and punish style, he goes in like that. He goes in for these claps. He's approaching with nair. He's in your face all the time. And so the question for Cake is, are you able to sort of mitigate that? Are you able to, throw out enough hitboxes to kind of stuff him out, get in his way? For this first stock, it's pretty solidly in the lead. Good catch there on the recovery.
Yeah, I kind of expected Kobra to go back off stage, but he was just ready for it. Really, really good play there. I was a little bit worried for Cake's stock when there was a couple hits off stage, but Cake was able to bring it back at least to the platform. But Koga's right there, ready to do it.
And you see these approaching up airs from Kobra as well. Not traditionally the move that rasters use to go in at you, because, up air, you have to get the landing hitbox of it to get a good combo off. But Kobra just expecting Cake not to be prepared.
And I love how he's just been so quick to shark underneath there. Because, you mentioned the fact that, a little bit more of Crag stuff is a little bit hard to react to. So, Cake's feeling a little bit more loosey-goosey with it as far as just letting some of these hitboxes rip. And it's just been him underneath it the entire time. And what went from a pretty big life lead is now not too bad.
For sure. And you do see, Cake's aware of how he has to be playing this. He's not really the one being the aggressor. He's more than fine with letting Kobra do stuff like that, up B in his face, and as soon as, he commits to something that's unsafe, suddenly, this matchup, which is normally, Raster 1, bait and punishing, is flipped on its head.
Right.
It's due in part to how Kobra likes to play as well. Goes for the haymaker forward smash at the side of the stage, but no luck there.
Yeah, that's a equal part DI and vibe check there.
Yes. Kobra is part of Vibe Gang.
That's true.
It's checking his loyalty to his own crew.
Drop through nair there. I think he might have been able to up smash off that down air, though.
Oh, yeah. So, right now, once Raster gets to around, 90, sometimes for Crag even earlier, one parry is just death. Right. So, you will see Cake go for these parries a lot. Because as soon as he connects one of them, that's the game.
Yeah, it's an immediate win condition, absolutely. I would argue, depending on stage positioning, I would argue even 65, 70% if he's at the corner side of the stage.
Yeah, it's obviously dependent on blast zones and all of that, but that wait at the end there, a couple of jabs, charges the down smash, just gets the read on the parry, and Cake goes up 1-0.
Classic stuff. So it looks like Tower's coming up next. Do you think the platform layout's going to assist a little bit more in some of these carry combos that we didn't really see too much of?
It can be. I think this is neutral in this matchup because yes, Raster does have the combos to go from bottom stage, platform, all the way to the top. But at the same time, it gives Crags a lot of options of where they can put out their down B. The down B spikes will go from the platform to the ground. It's also very good for nair combos. The blast zones being pretty average on this stage means that Crag's survivability is going to be somewhat of a factor here. So it's just a matter of, is Kobra able to get those, confirms off stage? If not, if Cake's able to DI away from them, then we're going to see him survive for a while here.
Sure. And in case you missed it, guys, everything from here on out is best of 5. We do have at least one more match in this set after this. We'll see how Kobra can react and adapt for Game 2 here. Like that already. Doesn't quite get the full extension he wants off it, but still in a pretty good command of the positioning here. But those jab checks will put the position back into Cake's favor. And there's that haymaker you were talking about.
Down tilt forward smash. Kobra just not ready on the DI, not ready to respond to that. And the thing with Krag forward smash it's scary in general is if you try and react to it, like you react as soon as you see the animation, you'll actually miss the parry because it comes out so slowly.
It takes so long. Yeah, it's so good for that too. So if you've hit one too many down strongs and you just sit there and wait with the F smash, it can be really, really tough to deal with.
Oh, this is a hard spot to be in. Raster no resources. He only has that tornado and the up B. Manages to slip back on with the slipstream though. Cake not prepared for that, jumps into the air. Forward smashes it as well. But yeah, that spot off stage, like that is where you want to put the bird. You put him off stage without his resources, and unless he has that slipstream up, you can crouch cancel that, hit him out of it. He has pretty laggy recovery options, and so Cake trying to put Kobra in that position, but no, Kobra managing to make it back on stage. Doesn't connect with the up smash though.
Oh, we're still going though. Cake has not quite gotten off this ride. Kobra in full control of neutral still. Oh,
and this is what I mean, like, Cake's able to afford to DI out. He's able to go to the side of the blast zone there, and so Kobra wasn't able to get the confirm, but the landing forward smash closing out the second stock.
Alright, Kobra with a little bit of a life lead here. Yeah, just ops back, good. Reset neutral. Still gonna live through that, no issue there yet. Oh, the shards!
Oh, the shards, you hate to see it. Anything will kill Kobra, but at the same time, Raster is known for these, 0 to 60% combos that he can get. Cake makes a wrong move, he's going to be down half a stock.
Oh my god.
What was that? God, I think that was like down air, like just started to come out and it like sucked him into it. So yeah, Cake managing to equalize, but he's still down 90% here.
That makes a lot of sense. I was sitting here going like, wait a minute. This isn't rollback. Why did he teleport? And then it was like, you're right. It's the down air started.
It looked a little funky, for sure.
Nice. Okay.
Tried to wait on that platform, to wait for a roll, but Cake just DIing to the side of it. And this is the challenge. Are you able to get the confirm? Because, you're getting close to kill percent yourself. One more combo from Cake, and then covers a kill percent.
Right. Got to be really cautious right now. Nice. Okay, there it is. I really, really like that falling nair there, but Cake actually missed the second one, and it was at just enough there to let Kobra get that F smash in. Very, very good.
And that seems to be the theme. Kobra's just going for these raw forward smashes. The question is Cake going to start respecting them? Because I think that's like the third one that's hit so far over the course of this set. And so really what you have to do is just, landing forward smash is an option you have to respect. And Cake has been doing a pretty good job, especially in that first game, of playing patiently, waiting for Kobra to come to him, but I think he's just getting a little bit antsy. We'll see if he cleans that up in this next game that's going to be on Trouble Pond. Right, I'm at Slipstream, every time.
So, Windows, I really kind of want to dig a little bit deeper into your insight here, just because you do play both of these characters on a top level.
Yes.
Obviously, offline's a completely different beast, but like, what in your mind makes counterpick? Is it comfort? Is it actual stage layouts?
Despite what you might think, Raster's a character who generally likes, the larger stages. I think in the Krag matchup in particular, it's actually not a bad idea to go somewhere like Rockwall, somewhere like Aramata, where you're able to kill him more reliably. The longer Krag has a chance to live, the worse it is for you, in my opinion. And so, obviously, comfort plays a part of it, but, from my perspective, I think getting the smaller stages against Krag is actually to your benefit as Raster.
You can kind of lock him down a little bit more.
Yeah. And, like, even on the larger stages, like, you get parried at 70, like we mentioned, you're still probably going to die to, like, a charge up smash or charge forward smash. And so, overall, you're able to reliably get the kills earlier.
Yeah, and this is just, okay. Good sequence there, trades with it. Ooh, okay.
Oh, I like this, but no, it just tries to go for a little bit too much. We're starting to see, the charge forward smash, but not MSB, CakeAssault, wrong Krag.
Yeah, Cake was holding down there. That was down strong. That's why he went on such a weird angle after that up B.
Yeah, and he was trying to wait for a tech, but that's a frame 5 option. You can buffer out a hit stun, and just not prepared for it.
Still a pretty big mountain to climb right now, and Cake is very comfortable just holding center stage.
Kobra trying to shark with these up airs here. And, Cake's totally fine playing this like this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He is under no pressure right now. it's in Kobra's court right now, and up there, like from just a little bit off the center stage, gonna kill at 160.
Yeah, landing up there to try to catch Kobra, jumping in towards the plat. Very, very smart positioning.
Oh, that down tilt from the platform catching Kobra's approach, and those types of moves are exactly what Cake needs to be doing. Like we're seeing, he's going to center stage, throwing like a down tilt, throwing like an aerial, and then he's retreating afterwards because Kobra's continuing to apply this aggression, even if it's not necessarily working out for him. Because that is kind of core to how Kobra plays, the vibe mentality, if you will, where, you want to be going in all the time, but if you're not careful, that was like, what, 70? 70 on the mid plat, and that's just purple screen.
That was 85, 86 post-hit. Wow. Oof. I don't know, man. This Raptor guy might need some buffs, buddy.
I think you're onto something. I think, from what we're seeing, clearly, we've only seen him, he's in a rough spot right now, so we'll get to Dan on that.
All right, so it looks like we're going to go out to Merchant's Port for Game 4 here. This is Kobra's going to be the potentially last game here. We'll see if he's got what he needs to force a Game 5 and knock out CakeAssault. I mean, that's no small matter. Like, that's something to consider as well. This isn't just top 8 at an RCS. You're playing Cake, Wi-Fi or not.
Absolutely have to give him that respect. I'm surprised Kobra counterpicked him here, though. I will say this is my favorite stage to go to as Krag, because those middle platforms both give you amazing down B coverage and also let you escape mid combo like with the Waveland. Against a character like Raster, if you're able to, weave your way between those platforms, you could escape a lot of the pressure that you normally could otherwise wouldn't be able to. And we're already seeing it. He's just going on those mid plats, putting out the down Bs.
That's a tough reversal.
Yeah, just wasn't ready with the DI there. You try to get like some kind of double down air setup, but Cake just DIs out of it. Oh, there it is again, the fully charged forward smash, and that just put him off stage. Like, this could be death right here if Cake plays it well.
Yep.
Ends up missing.
And he gets caught up in it.
And that's like the last thing you want to do. You have to wait for the NATO or wait for the... Or you can just run in,
That, ladies and gentlemen, is your best player in the world.
I'm gonna yell at him to sign up for Metafy after this. Anyway, second stock Cake still has the lead here. Forwarder's not gonna close it out, but very close. Very, very close. And then rock into up smash. Gonna be sealing to go for the second stock. Kobra on his tournament life here.
That is not an insignificant amount of damage.
Yeah, and you see, like, it doesn't even matter if Cake could get more off the initial hit. He's fine just taking one hit, backing off, because he only needs to get like 1 or 2 strings. Like, Kobra does have to reliably combo Cake a lot harder here, and Raster definitely has the potential to do that, but if you drop it, if Cake is able to escape, then he's fine. He's not worried at all.
Not to mention, I mean, stock 1, right? Like, we saw him miss the combo sequence, and it cost him his stock.
Yes. That'd be back off stage.
Nice.
Good drop down up B there. You have to catch that before Crack and fast fall. Really well timed. Dangerous spot to be in.
Okay, puts a point on the board here.
Jump in fair is gonna actually cost him. Like, this whole set, no matter what's happened, Kobra's continued to apply that aggression. But yeah, Cake's more than ready for it. He says, fine, jump in, throw,